Yeah. Isn't this lovely? We're all here together.
Eat your greens. There's nothing between us, Della.
Like you said, who needs men?
I know you dumped your baby on a church doorstep.
I was in prison!
Georgie, Porgy, pudding and pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgie, Porgy, pudding
This
and pie.
isn't your place, is it, Mr. Earl?
No, it's Della's. She's not going to say anything.
Oi, stop kissing.
It's only a game.
Tell that to Della.
Morning, love. Do you want some breakfast?
You're in my place.
Della, Katie's our guest. If this is all about the baby having your room, come on, darling. It's difficult enough for all of us, all right?
I like the baby.
He's really beautiful, Mr. Earl. You must show me how to change him.
Oh. Yeah, well, perhaps some other time, maybe, all right?
You should show Della too. Put her straight.
Migraine. I'm gonna lie down for a couple of hours with the lights up.
Oh, that's cool, don't you? Too much booze. Problem with the night before. You have to deal with it the morning after. Just like you, Della. You're going to have to get to school and sort out whatever it was that got a bit out of control,
Sorry?
Location, location, location. That's what they say, isn't it? Take, for example, these charming west-facing vistas.
Bit pokey for double the money, ain't it, Dad?
Intimate. And once the feng shui clicks, you'll have a veritable palace.
Got Japanese light fittings then, have you?
Perhaps you should acquaint yourself with the area before making a decision. Besides, I do have a play to compose myself.
Right. I'll have a mooch about. You can do the shops. Good luck.
Come on, then.
Hey, is Holly about?
Holly!
Is that a play? Maybe you could help Miss Colgan. I've heard she's not doing too well.
How was the fundraising?
Hey, girlfriend. Does he know about us? No, not yet. I think there's still enough juice in the Sam wind-up before we have to tell him about this one. What about Dennis? Come on, it's what you wanted, isn't it? A little reaction. Della?
What about a pound shop? There were loads around our way. They're really good for kids.
I think Benjamin's tastes are slightly more sophisticated. Drama, literature. He really is his auntie's son. What's the matter, girl? Not feeling homesick already, are we?
Just nothing. Do you think that fit nephew of yours is homesick yet?
I really don't care. He is a very low priority responsibility on a very long list, at the top of which is a play I must attend to. So, if you will excuse me.
Is Ryan Harper in your play, miss?
It's the winter of our discontent. And now...
Yes, it's the winter. Richard III. He does it so well you'd hardly know we were acting. Ryan, have you met Celeste Dexter, potential new neighbour of ours?
I think he's got the hump with me.
Very droll.
Neighbour?
A bit of a surprise, Woody. I hope this isn't a permanent goodbye, now that you're leaving the estate.
No, I'll stay close by, either way.
That'll be nice.
Will it? Yeah, of course it will. Be smashing. I mean, you'll vouch for me, won't you, Duncan? I mean, it's nothing like being on your own manor, mate, is there? You know, what with your, missus and that, lovely.
Any particular area that you've got your eye on, Woody?
Well, I mean, you and Mike seem to get the 5-star treatment here, don't you? I might book myself a bed. Yeah, well, once you bunk down in Angola, I suppose there's, you know, put your head down anywhere, can't you?
I'm sure. Excuse me.
Thanks for having me over. They got a problem with me at home.
No, we ain't got a problem with you.
Excuse me.
Quite like it.
Why am I not surprised by that news?
Is it nice to kiss a lady, though?
Well, I've never really kissed many boys, so it's hard to compare. Sort of. But it's more the reaction than the relationship that's important.
Well, for whatever reason you're doing it, the only reaction you want to worry about is a nuclear one that ends the world. Till then, live and let live is what I say.
Right, there you are. Look, I got Dennis to call me to find out whether you'd sorted this, you know, thing out at school.
The kiss, you mean, with Holly, that everyone's talking about?
Oh, really? Are people giving you a hard time? Look, Della, you are so normal, and Holly is... Look, she's weird, all right?
Why, because she's at the halfway house with Josh?
Listen, she's the one who sent those letters about the birth.
She told you she didn't.
She's a girl, all right? It is not normal.
She's my girlfriend. Don't you think that baby needs changing?
What are you doing?
I can't live here anymore. I'm going to stay with Amanda.
But I'm your guardian.
No, you're half my guardian, actually. Sam's not here. And if you want to argue, I can always call social services and say you left Ben with me. You wouldn't have done that if Sam was here, would you?
My mum wants to know if there's anything you don't eat. She's going shopping on the way home. It's not you, Miss Colgrin, Rachel. This place just reminds her of Sam not being here, and her parents. It's not as difficult for you, because you never liked them all anyway.
No. No, of course. It's probably for the best anyway. You know, I am particularly busy at the moment with babies and properties to lease, the school production. I am writing and directing it.
Really? Is this it? I'm ready. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ben. I'll miss you. And I'll see you when I visit him.
I know the area's a bit up itself, but it's the people that count, isn't it?
Dr. Harper, you mean?
Well, I mean, good healthcare is very important, but the others round here are top drawer too, you know. See? That's probably someone with a casserole. Or maybe even neighbourhood watch. I knew it was too good to be true. Pumping's here to see you. Pumping iron. Ryan, get it? Did your mum send you?
I just wanted to come and welcome you to your new manor. Let you know that I'm not bearing a grudge. Not being awkward or anything.
Get out, Ryan. I didn't come here to knock about with big-head snobby ponces like you. I hate you and I don't ever want to see you again. Go on out.
You better go before she says something hurtful. I'm sorry, darling. I didn't realise coming here would cause such problems.
Oh, I do love him, Dad.
What'd you do that for, sausage? I know you're a woman, but there's no need to act like one.
I'm late.
Well, that's all right. Just arrange a date for another time. That's not what you mean, is it?
I'm pregnant. It's Ryan's. When do I get to come round to have that chat with your dad? About, what is it, laying a finger on his daughter?
Right. Everybody, gather round. OK. Character work. Shush, my little budding thespian. Ryan, Show us your magnificent Richard.
And therefore, if I cannot prove to be a lover, to entertain these farewell spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain and hate the idle pleasures of these days.
Bravo.
I shall despair. There is no creature loves me. And if I die, no soul will pity me. And wherefore should they, since that I myself find no pity to myself? What are you doing here?
What are you talking in stupid rhymes for?
Oh, me talking in stupid rhymes. You're the one on the apples and pears. And whereas my father may be mentally incompetent, he's still a physical match for an oaf like you.
More of a man you knew then, is he? That is why Celesta's dumped you. Hey, because you're a weed. Look at the state of you. Flicking the ears, schooling, people picking on you, hey? You can't even look after yourself, never mind anybody else. I'll tell you what, prove me I'm wrong. Come on, prove to me I'm wrong. Show me I'm wrong. Come on, son. Put them up, come on, get it up, get your guard, that's it, get your guard up. Come on, son, get it, come on. You got to block them, see that? Get on.
Joshua, I'm afraid you catch me mid-creative flow.
I was worried about you with your nephew gone and you doing everything.
No, nothing to worry about. Except perhaps your sister's sexual temerity.
Holly's not my sister.
No. No, of course.
What do you mean?
When I was a little girl, I had a little friend. I knew her before the heady world of boys swelled to fill my imagination. We were close, very close, and sometimes used each other to satisfy our burgeoning curiosity. I fear your friend, Holly, and your other friend, Della, might be similar sorts of companions.
I don't believe you.
Confounded knocking.
Lucy's forgotten her cagoule.
Or could she not have come herself? You, in. You, out.
Shh, don't you worry. Hey, don't you worry. They love you really. I think. Even if they don't quite get you yet. I mean, I understand you, but we're both freaks together. Hey? And if they don't like us being part of their family, then I'm going to look after you. No matter what. Hey, I'm not really angry about the room either. It's only fair me sharing with the ugly sisters, Cinderella and all. Yes. Dad.
I kiss you when you turn into a frog. Princess already.
Kisses are dangerous.
It's awfully good makeup you got for that play of yours, Ryan.
Ryan, what's happened?
Nothing I didn't deserve, I'm sure. Better to be bad and mean it than just not very good.
You need something cold, peas. We haven't got any.
Oh.
Let me see.
Don't try to nurse me, Mother. I'm not one of your pathetic medical specimens. Look at you two. One rejection at the hand of a woman and you're reduced to sharing a bed. Real men.
Oh, look, did a girl do this to you?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. The hands that inflicted this on me are the same hands that you have taken pleasure from.
I thought you'd given boxing up. I mean, what were you thinking? You could have seriously hurt him.
All right, don't go into one. It was an accident, wasn't it? We were playing about and I got carried away.
You what?
Well, you know he's jealous of me and you, don't you? Oh, it's Celeste! Don't do that.
Don't even try to sweet-talk me, Woody. You moving in here a week after my husband comes home.
Yeah, well, I wanted it to be a surprise, didn't I? I thought you'd like it.
You know what I say to a stalker? Stay away from me.
I want to kiss now.
I always get the romantic ones, don't I?
No, like you said, in public. Show everyone we don't care. I mean, it was good and everything the other night, but it was dark and spontaneous. Just thought we needed to get some practice in. Come here. Look, you know I know how to kiss. It's just different to make it look comfortable. It's easy. Just put your lips together and blow. That's whistling. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Social services. 3-month assessment. No problem. Just, well, I'm not sure it will be necessary. I have everything under control. As does Samuel. No, he and Lucy are at the picture house. Very well then, if you must. Tomorrow will be fine. Goodbye. Tell Lucy she must come home immediately.
Is that the only thing I should tell her?
All right, Doug. Is Natalie about? I've got a bit of deli belly.
I may have been out of the house for months, but I have not been out of the country.
Eh?
I know your intentions towards my wife only too well, Woody. And you know what? I share them. And though she might think that I can't fulfill those at the moment, I am still married to her.
I have come round to apologise about something, not tread on your toes.
I know your character only too well. My grandfather, he was in the military. He was all blustering competition and may the best man win. Well, I tell you what, I am willing to prove that I am the best man.
He never thinks. He just goes blundering in with his fists. Pretty good boxer though, ain't he?
Yeah.
He only slept you because he was trying to look after me.
You just said you didn't want to see me again.
Yeah, but dads get funny about babies and things like that, don't they? I'm pregnant, Ryan. It's yours. Pregnant, Ryan. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours.
Begin.
O worthy prince, dishonour not your eye by throwing it on any other object, till you have heard me my true complaint and given me justice. Justice. Justice! Justice!
Stop. I cannot take any more of this slaughter. This production waits for no man. Next scene. No, less energy. More enthusiasm. Concentration, please.
I can't do this. I don't want to do it.
Hail Caesar!
I wanted to be Lady Macbeth.
Could you identify with the character?
I've forgotten my lines. There's a simple reason why we're failing, Miss Colgrin.
Oh, and what would that be, Della Wells?
We need to change our characters. Dennis, maybe you should play Antony to Kate's Cleopatra. And now I'm going to die. At least the two might be sexual then. A beautiful, beautiful death. And Frankie, you should play Lady Macbeth. Who knows what kind of stuff that'll bring out in you.
Is this a dagger I see before me? So, what about you? What were you in Holly play?
What do you think of Romeo and Juliet?
It's growing inside her. Hungry, angry, silently waiting for the perfect moment. And then the babe monster grew determined to avenge his father. Evil, evil, evil King Ryan III for abandoning and impregnating his mother, a common washerwoman called Celeste.
There's nothing that important that I need to hear from a bully.
Bully? Look, if it hadn't been for me, missus, Fat Michael here wouldn't have made it past the age of 16.
I'm not fat. Anything anyone might have said about me before, it doesn't count now.
Yeah, well, the fat might have gone, but the puppy certainly hasn't. Anyway, keep your bugle out of it. We weren't talking to you, I was talking to your sister.
I don't wish to be rude, but Do you always offend? Must be a terrible handicap for you, socially.
Well, I don't know much about disability. What I do know is having the motor skills to get out of PJ's first thing in the morning is very important.
I think you should leave, Mr. Dexter.
Well, I suppose my news can wait then, can't it, Dr. Harper?
How do I know the child's even 9?
You'll have to trust me.
I wouldn't trust you with a second set of cutlery.
Well, I don't need another set because we've got our own. And I don't want to hurt you because the floor's clean. This baby doesn't need me in Holloway.
You're keeping it then?
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, it was cool. Della rearranged the parts, sort of. I'm now playing Hamlet. Get to hold a skull and everything. Sweet.
Well, who wants to be the same old thing? What's the point in doing something other people have already done before? That's not like being alive.
Isn't it lovely how life repeats itself and we don't know it? Your mum was a bit of a tearaway too. She gave Natalie a bit of a kiss and a cuddle. What do you reckon to that?
You're here now, you might as well hear me out, eh?
Meeting up face to face is fair enough, but after this we do not need to see each other again. Greenwich is a big place.
Yeah, well, I don't want to see you at all. But I'm going to have to whether I like it or not. Celeste's pregnant and Ryan's the father.
Do not play games with me. This happened with Jane and I lost her. Now, I want a grandchild, but I will not lose my son.
And I don't want to lose my daughter. So we're going to have to help him, aren't we?
Been shopping?
Oh, what's wrong? My clothes not poncy enough for you?
Look, I'm so sorry for yesterday, but I can help.
With what?
The baby.
Do you mean that? Are you going to kneel?
Down there. Celeste, will you do me the honour of becoming my wife? Will you marry me? I'm sure that Rachel wouldn't want you to miss any more classes.
But Miss Colgan has paid me. Or should I tell Lucy?
Heavens, no. She needn't be disturbed by our activities. I wouldn't want Lucy to have a front row seat at the breakdown of this family.
What breakdown?
Tomorrow, a social worker will visit and see what I have done to this family. Oh, I am alone in all the world.
Amanda, why don't you tell Lucy that Rachel and Ben miss her, and then maybe she'd like to come and visit?
It's like Sam's come back.
Indeed. It is most easy to mistake their qualities. Begone, child. That child has an uncanny sense.
How so?
Has no one seen it yet? The resemblance between you and Sam.
Why would they? We're not related.
Oh, dear Joshua, don't hate me. But you are related. You're cousins. Oh, my dear love. You are my son.
Grandad Charlie told me about you and Natalie. You kissed each other.
Do you know what? I really wouldn't pay that much attention to what Grandad Charlie had to say. He wasn't around that much, for starters, and you know what? He was too stupid to work out that what I probably was doing was just trying to get his attention like most kids do. Oh, darling, come here. Listen, I do understand what you're going through, but it is just a phase.
The baby going through a phase as well. Something it'll grow out of if we stick our heads in the sand long enough.
Across an ocean of time, you have found me and I have found you. Family reunited at last.
How long have you known?
A mother always knows. Since the moment I first set eyes on you.
Every night since she left me, I dreamt about her. My mother. And she never once looked like you.
Don't do it, Dad!
was fixing the light, Ryan. Now, I've had some dark days, but this is not one of them.
Oh. What was?
Well, if I'd been a better father when she told me she was pregnant, Jane would probably still be here.
Celeste is pregnant by me, and I'm standing by her.
Yes. And I'm proud of you. I am. Your mother and Woody will make very good grandparents. Maybe even more.
You don't think you can be useful, but you've got to turn the bad times into good. I mean, look at Woody.
And in what way is Woody better than me now?
Look, I didn't mean better. I mean, he's seen adversity and come through it.
Come on, Ryan. Don't beat about the bush.
Okay. You could learn from him. He's only got one leg.
We need your account details. My dad doesn't want me to contribute.
Very well. Of course, all that will change once Mr. Dexter has moved on.
But we're not going anywhere.
Celeste, my child, men always move on, leaving all they have. Fathers or not, men are incapable of staying in one place. I once knew a woman who fell in love with a beautiful Trinidadian fisherman as she holidayed. A month turned into a lifetime of sun-kissed days. Each one moving closer to the day she stood in the church, renouncing her religion to marry this oak-chiseled seafarer. But he did not come for her that day, nor any other. This friend of mine asked where he might be. Some said he drowned, others that he had sailed to another island. What matter is it?
Don't cry.
My dad would never leave me.
Perhaps what you say is true. But know this indisputable fact, that one day, someone on whom you depend will desert you.
Oh, that's a very good question. Duncan's dragged me out here, but he won't even say why.
Need we a reason to celebrate health and good fortune? Touch wood.
Oi, let's feel each other up. Bad enough my Della's at it.
Who knows what another person may fancy? Drinks, gentlemen.
Yeah, go on, I'll have a drink with you, mate.
Look, I'm never going to get him home drunk.
Smile, what's the matter with you?
You must have hollow legs.
I'll tell you something though, Mike. Your sister's old man, he ain't a bad geezer, is he? I mean, to be fair, she's lucky to have a bloke as good as him.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Me too.
Hey, I'm sorry about earlier.
You throw a pretty mean punch. I still feel it now.
I think that's the hangover coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, you stinker drink.
It's funny that. I never thought I'd be so relaxed in Greenwich. Must be something wrong with me. I even like your old man Duncan. Why don't we tell him about the baby? What do you reckon? Tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Do it tomorrow. What do you think? Get out of it.
Hey, what, don't you want me to kiss you?
No, go on, go on.
Sure.
Get out of it. Go on, kiss you.
Hey, you know, I don't think we should be in a hurry to tell Duncan anything at all, you know. Well, maybe I should go. Wouldn't want you to lose out on any beauty sleep, Grandad. I think I'll just slip away.
Let's go from the speech before the kiss. Come on, Della, concentrate. Come on, the speech before the kiss, let's go.
My lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Cut! How dare you reduce the theatre to this tawdry, titillating fandango?
In your unexplained absence, Rachel, we thought it best to continue.
Abandonment would have been a better idea. Get out. Get out.
We can't.
Get
come
out.
Let's go. Come on, I think we've done enough for the day. Come on, everybody. Let's leave Miss Culgarin to relax. Come on, everybody.
Don't do that.
I'm
I don't need it.
They don't believe I can write the play, and you do not believe that I am your mother.
It'd be a lot easier if you didn't drink.
Oh, no, Joshua. You'll be too dull. Too small a token of my love for you. You can have my fortune. That you can have. But without you, I am nothing.
This will be the luckiest baby ever. You know why? Because it's got a great mother.
Don't say that.
Why not? That's why you came round, isn't it?
I won't be a great mother, Ryan.
Why?
Because I'm not having the baby. I'm going to have an abortion.
Josh just likes to pretend that he doesn't care. But he does really. You should have seen his face the other night when we and Holly kissed. Oh. Everyone just says it's not normal. You're lucky, eh? You don't even know what that is yet. You might never know. It's just I thought you'd be the last person to think like that. And even though everybody else doesn't like us together in public, they're just going to have to get used to it. I'm going to let her know all about you.
I mean, at least with Holly, at least it's like we do stuff.
It's just me and her against everybody else. Even if it is only a plan, eh? Plan.
I'm pregnant, Monica. You can't even look after yourself, never mind anybody else. Will you marry me? Prove to me I'm wrong.
I'm standing by her.
You get your guy. I hate you. You're my son.
Do you mean that?
You can help him, see that?
I'm going to have an abortion.
Does your mother know about the baby?
Yeah. Woody must have told her. I'm so sorry, Dad. I did want it to be our secret.
No, it's all right. It's just... well, she seems rather happy this morning, and I don't think that has a great deal to do with me. Look, I think it's important that you don't let on that I know. I think Natalie should have her own secret, particularly after not knowing about Jane.
Oh, that's nice, Dad. You're a good man.
That's what Woody said, but I don't think it's true. You know he's disabled, and I made fun of him, and... well, I spiked his drink, and I made him completely drunk. Well, I don't think it's very funny, Ryan. If I was a good man, I wouldn't have done that. Mind you, I wouldn't have let my daughter down either.
You can't keep blaming yourself for what happened with Jane. She might not have had the abortion, Dad, if Sam had done more, if... maybe they'd have, say, got married.
Look at me and your mum. Getting married doesn't necessarily mean things work out,
I take it there were more sheep to count last night than the night before, then?
It's the Greenwich air, love. I mean, it's very kip-inducing. You know, I mean, I just need a couple of days to get over the altitude difference, I think.
Nothing to do with kissing Dr. Harper. You were crashed out on the sofa when I got in. Lipstick all over your laughing gear and a silly smile on your face.
Yeah, well, she kissed me. I couldn't do anything. It's true. I tried to stop her, but I don't know, I was just weak. It was nice, though.
I thought we said you wouldn't use this bun in the oven for your gain.
She's taken Lucy, now she wants Benjamin too.
It's all right. This isn't the social worker. It's...
Amanda, babysitter extraordinaire.
My children don't need babysitting. Will you look after each other?
She's a little emotional at the moment. Writing plays can do that to you.
Nothing to do with gin on her cornflakes, then?
She knows Joshua, like everyone will, like Lucy will.
Not if I get £30, I won't.
Look, there's nothing to find out. You've stopped drinking, remember? Like any responsible mother would. And if there was anything to say, then Amanda wouldn't say anything. Because she would break her friend's heart. Lucy's lost enough guardians in the past. She's not going to lose another one. Not if we can help it.
So, did Celeste send you to ours?
How did you know where I was?
Oh, I picked up a little thing from the way that you always seem to be in the right place at the right time to harass my mother.
I left your mum and dad alone when you wanted me to, didn't I?
What do you want, a round of applause? They belong together, same as me and Celeste.
Oh, yeah? And stick with her through anything, will you?
Anything.
You don't know the half of it, son. I'm telling you. First sign of trouble, your legs will be going 20 to the dozen down the Old Kent Road. Understand? Let alone if anything big came along.
I'm willing to prove it. Me and Celeste, we're gonna be great together.
Oh, yeah? Come on! Come on!
And you are never gonna get it together with my mother.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you stay down, boy? Hey? You must know when you've had enough. Come on, then.
I am strong enough. I am not gonna let her have an abortion.
Abortion?
So, Lucy, how are you finding life with two grown-ups again?
It's wonderful. Auntie Rachel's such a good female role model, with her creative talent and generosity. And Sam's been so good lately that if he wasn't my brother, I think I'd like him to be my boyfriend.
And you haven't fallen too far back into your lady-killing ways, I hope.
No, I'm a changed man. But I've got Aunt Rachel to thank for that.
Yes. Yes, of course, I may not really be his mother.
But sometimes we're close enough that it feels like she should be.
Well, thank you. You've made my job a lot easier. You should be hearing from me or another one of my colleagues within about 3 months or so. I look forward to it. Thank you. Of course, one mustn't forget how very quickly children grow these days.
They can be almost unrecognisable from 1 month to the next.
Yes. Well, good luck with the football, Sam. And with the dancing, Lucy. Bye-bye, Ben.
Amanda! I thought I left my keys at your house. The social worker's here to see how Sam and Auntie Rachel are looking after me and Ben.
Hey, we're not going to be expected to get married after all this, are we?
We're just practising our lines together as if you're Frankie or anyone else. But we could practice the kiss again to gauge audience response.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise it said cell block H outside. Miss Doyle, we've got your shopping. Dennis, 3 freaks together here. What do you think?
My brother isn't a freak.
No, he is not.
And he hasn't had injections yet. You might be catchy.
We're not steps lyric. Look, you, excuse me, get out my house. You are not welcome here. Get out!
Dennis has got his girlfriend here and they're allowed to sleep in the same bed. Hang on a second, you telling me that you two...
How dare you talk to me like this? Your father is ill upstairs in bed and it's all because of you.
Because of what? Go on! Say it! Come on! Say what you mean! I think it's kind of sick that you can't even admit that one of your children might not be normal. What kind of mother does that make you, huh? I think you better go, Holly. See you at rehearsals.
Get out of my house!
I didn't mean to make you ill, Dad.
I get headaches all the time. Nothing you could do could upset me.
Nothing at all.
You'll always be my little girl. No matter what happens, no matter how much you might seem to change.
Just like baby Alex is your son.
What do you and Holly talk about when you're together? Does Jane come up much? Don't you? Seeing as you two are so close.
Jane's gone, Dad. Holly's my friend now.
Dad told me about what you did. He said you wouldn't stay down. You look hard enough to take care of a family to me.
I am. I didn't think I was, but I am. And you know what else?
What are you doing, you idiot?
I'm unproposing. I'm going to do right by you because I want to, not just because of some stupid promise.
Get up, you prawn. Of course I'm not going to marry you.
Duncan, what did I say about opening the door by yourself? I'm supposed to be looking after you.
I am perfectly capable of looking after myself.
No, Duncan, you're not. That is why you need Natalie more than I do.
Ryan's out if you came round for that chat.
You mean the chat about sticking with him through stuff? Well, actually, I think that he should have that chat with you two. After all, you are his parents. You are married. You win, Duncan.
I know what's going on here. I can see it in your eyes. And they tell me that I haven't won. You have.
Well then, girl. Better put one of us out of our misery.
That was great. You got everyone pretending. No wonder you're such a good writer and director, Auntie Rachel.
It's Miss Colgren to you, Amanda. I'm Lucy. And you're not Sam. Sam's gone.
But you've come back to me, Lucy.
I almost did. But if the first thing you do is make my best friend pretend to be me, I might as well go back to her house. Let's go, Amanda.
But Lucy, I'll be a better mother. Figure. The social worker said I'm a good guardian.
At least before the authorities. Like, Lucy will come back when she sees what you've shown me.
What? That I'm an incompetent, alcohol-dependent wretch? That even children I seek to protect disown me? Like you would, if I was really your mother? Well, take my money if that's what you want. Leave me enough for a drink and take all the rest of it. I've got no one to leave it to anyway.
You can't buy feelings, and drinking would just make bad ones worse. Right?
Are you sure you don't want to do something a little fairer, like the 100 yards dash, Natalie?
I want to do it like this. Both got two arms, haven't we? And I will fight for Natalie. On any plane.
Come on, boys. Get that aggression out. Come on. You can do it. Both of you.
We are staying together, and we're going to have a baby.
Huh?
Oh, that's wonderful. I knew we were going to be grandparents.
We're all going to be grandparents.
Well, yes, I knew. Ryan told me first. He, just like Jane told you.
Well, actually...
No. It's great news. And I did have absolutely no idea.
And we are going to support you all the way with everything, aren't we?
I heard about your rehearsals. Must be nice to do some proper acting. But listen, is it just on the stage that you're being something you're not?
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes you need to play a role to help someone else, to make them think.
Yeah, and sometimes you've got to do what you feel and forget everything else. Might see you around later. I'm going to see Holly.
Listen, if it's all the same to you, I wouldn't mind trying to just stick it out a little bit longer. Well, I know it ain't sort of knees-up territory, but I do think there are a couple of prospects for here, for me and Celeste.
Your daughter's young man obviously stayed then. Mine didn't.
Yeah, well, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, take it. If it doesn't, well, it's never yours to keep in the first place. Clinton Cards, 1981. And it's true, by the way. I tried it on some other day, and she came back. Strings attached, unfortunately, but I just thought, well, forget the strings. I'll just try and get on and be happy.
Yeah. If you can't be happy, at least make the best you can for the ones that got away. Oh, goodbye, Mr. Dexter.
Ta-da, love. Whoa, Celeste, steady. What's the matter with you, love? That baby will be born in traction, never mind maternity.
No, Dad. I've just done a pregnancy test. Well, you know I've never been any good at exams.
What are you trying to say?
I was sure. I was a fortnight late. But I failed the test. I'm not pregnant.
Hi, Rachel. Have you seen Josh since yesterday?
No, it was him I was seeking.
What for?
Oh, where have you been since last night? I've been worried sick.
Like a mother would be. Not that you would ever necessarily experience what that would mean properly. From your real mother. But it doesn't diminish the feelings that you share for each other. I am not Samuel's mother, but I miss him as if I could be. I came to ask you if you would care to indulge your literary passions and help me in my play.
I like that.
Good. I am most grateful.
The water's kind of deep, isn't it?
I like it like that. It's better than being at home.
You know, much as I like causing trouble in families, I don't think you should get into any more with yours without me.
It's not just you. It's the baby.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Everyone's scared because you're confused. That means he'll be confused.
No. It's more than that. You know my brother... He wasn't born a boy or a girl. The condition is intersex. That isn't why I'm confused. It isn't why I feel close to you.
No, I can't.
I think I love you.